Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is the long-awaited day. Exactly 1 year after Arashi had their last concert before hiatus, they finally released the This Is Arashi live DVDs and Blu-rays. So today I'm going to be unboxing the limited DVD and also the regular edition DVD. I don't know if my heart can handle it right now, but I will try to push through it as much as I can. So as you can see from the cover of both DVDs, they really tried to do a cover that was inspired by their first ever single, Arashi. So you can see that they used the exact same font for the Arashi character up here. And I just think that this DVD was very thoughtfully produced. The whole concert was very thoughtfully produced, and I absolutely love every bit of the concert. I will definitely be watching it on New Year's Eve again this year. So let's start with the limited edition version. Okay, so this is the limited edition version. As you can see, it is pretty minimalist, which I absolutely love, and I think this is the exact type of theme they were going for. So obviously the black Arashi character stands out very much in the middle of this page. You can see it says that it's the limited DVD, and also it has 3 DVDs inside. So let's go ahead and open the shrink wrap for this. I do love how Arashi shrink wraps are always really easy to open, so that was very satisfying. This is the front. The sides are pretty plain white. Then this side says this is Arashi live. So if you displayed it on your shelf, you would display it like this probably. The back has the set list for the concert. And as you can see, it says 2020 December 31, which is when the concert was. So I'll be watching it again tomorrow, which will be December 31, 2021. So exactly 1 year after this concert, which will be a nice anniversary. And then for this part, you can see this is the inside of the DVD, and that's the colors that they used for the rest of their merch and the rest of the DVDs. Okay, so I guess the inside is a bit different, very colorful, and they used white this time, which also looks really good. We have what looks like a little photo book, but I will open this first. So again, track list in white this time, and the same thing we saw before. So opening it up, you can see that there's 3 DVDs. So we have disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. And basically I'm really glad that I got the first press limited edition, because disc 1 and disc 2 are the concerts and the performances. And then disc 3 is behind the scenes of the concert, which I think is really precious, especially because this was their last concert before hiatus. So those are the DVDs. Then let's get on into the photo book. So yes, another reason I like to get the limited edition version as much as I can when it's released is because I love the photo book. Normally, Johnny's artists don't really give any kind of photo books, so whenever you have a small thin one like this, I'm super grateful for them including that. So let's get on into it. So yeah, basically they performed this in Tokyo Dome without an audience. So they had lots of different parts of the stadium, and this particular globe thing was called the mothership. So they descended from this top bit, and they descended down to the actual Tokyo Dome. And the track list again. So some scenes from, this is from the perspective of what would have been the arena if people had been sitting there. You can see the mothership kind of there. So they really went all out for this concert. They did all out for expenses and for stage design and costume design. Nothing was left unturned. So they were standing on top of the mothership here. I absolutely love these costumes. I love the color of the blazers. Even my mum said these blazers were really pretty. This one is the main stage. So it's pretty much where you would find the main stage for most concerts, except it's in this V shape. And they were able to have a lot of freedom to make different shapes of stages because there was no audience and because the remote audience will basically just follow the camera everywhere. So here's the main stage. And I just really miss the 5 of them. I'll put the photo book down. And I think they looked a lot younger when they were together as 5 people, especially Nuno with his little ramen hair, which is really cute. Nowadays, he started growing a beard, which I was devastated at. And okay, so here you can see in the background, you can see there's a giant screen in the background and you have lots of fans there. This was something called Meets Chance, I believe. So you actually, these are fans in real time watching the concert and they appear on the screen of the stadium, which is really cool. I will say one downside about this type of photo book is there's always something cut off in the middle, but it's okay, we won't complain too much. And here's Jun. He worked so hard for this concert and he really made me cry when I watched the aisatsu at the very end. So here's Guts. I think this is Guts as well. I'm not too sure. I need to watch the concert again. Then Showtime. And they have some Johnny's Junior people performing as well. So very pretty with the neon lights. Show hasn't changed much in the 1 year since hiatus. He still has the same haircut. He tried a couple of different haircuts, which I didn't really like. So I think he went back to this hair again. Then this was Whenever You Call, I remember. And then more on the main stage. Wow. Almost looks like vampire concept again with this. I think here they were there was like a mirror room downstairs from the stage. So the camera followed them into this mirror room where they performed downstairs and it was super cool. So now we go back to the main stage. This is the mirror room, I believe. You can see all of the lights up here. And you can see there's kind of reflections here and reflections behind them. So in total, I think they had 5 different stages. So there was this mirror room, which was underneath the main stage. And this one as well. There was obviously the main stage. There was this one, which is behind the main stage. Then there was the mothership, as I said before. There was the solar farm, which hopefully they'll show later. And then there was all of the passageways connecting each of the stages. So these are the jackets that Ono painted. I'm really glad they got to wear these again. It's just so beautiful. I think Arashi are so natural. They are their most natural selves when they're performing on stage. So I really hope that they can return to the stage sometime. Have more shots. I love these candid shots of them when they're singing. I can never get tired of them. Have Nino. Have Ono. So here, I think they're in the center stage. You guys can also watch my New Year's Eve video from 2020. You get to see a kind of more detailed experience of what it was like that day. So here, I think they were singing Kite. Again, not too sure because it was a while ago. It's beautiful. I really look forward to the day when I can see them perform again live and see his smile up close. So here is something I think is quite fascinating, and this is many fans sending in their messages. So one thing they did for Kansha is people could type messages in real time and it would appear on the ceiling of Tokyo Dome, and then the Arashi members could read it and read the messages in real time, which I thought was really cool. Okay, I remember these performances, which was really interesting. It was kind of like an AI stage. So it was, they performed it here, obviously, but on screen, it looked like the stage was floating, which was really cool. I think all of their costumes are really pretty. And I don't know how, but whoever designs these costumes makes it very suitable for each person, but also very cohesive as a whole. So you can see here, this was their little AI virtual reality stage. It looked like it was floating in the air. And then these are the final costumes. These are the white costumes that were inspired by their debut transparent white costumes. But these ones are obviously, you know, leveled up. They're very complex costumes. Each person has very different details on the pants, on the jacket, and on everything. This is absolutely beautiful. We're getting to the end of this photo book now, and also the end of the concert. And you know, it was scary reaching the end of the concert that day because I knew I wouldn't see them again for who knows how long. But I'm really glad that at least we have the DVD. And hopefully the DVD will have some different camera angles, so it will be a new experience. I think this was them singing The Music Never Ends, if I remember correctly. And yeah, and then, you know, this iconic photo of them arm in arm walking off to the edge of the stage. And it's interesting because I remember they didn't actually bow at the very end. They just lifted up their arms and then turned around and walked off. So the fact that they didn't bow kind of symbolizes that it's not the end and we will see them again soon. And of course, I remember this photo right after they did the eye tattoo. You can see, you probably can't see, but Jun and Aiba and Sho, all three of them are crying. I remember Sho crying. I don't know why. I didn't expect Sho to cry. I expected Jun and Aiba to cry. But, yeah. This very emotional. And then we have credits. And these are the messages that were on the roof of Tokyo Dome. They're like little messages that people wrote. Fans could write in real time and it would appear. So yeah, oh my gosh, that was the end of the photo book, and I am so emotional right now. But we will take a break and then we will get on to the regular edition of this DVD. Alright, so I am back and this is the regular edition of the DVD, so let's quickly go through this one as well. I'm going to unbox the shrink wrap first. Alright, so this is the regular edition and I think a lot of people would have bought this version as well. So same kind of thing. This is Arashi Live with the signature colors and also the signature font on the front. This is the side, very stock standard as well, but very pretty. And the back has the same, the track list. And this one doesn't have the behind the scenes DVD, so I think the limited version is very worth it, especially if you are able to pre-order it. I think the limited edition might be sold out now, I'm not too sure. But let's open up this one. And this one, the inside is pretty stock standard, just your average concert DVD for Arashi. So basically here you can see this is Arashi Live Disc 1 and then Disc 2. So it would have all the performances similar to the limited one, just no behind the scenes. And then as with all of the regular DVDs, you get the tiny little photo book. You get a picture of the mothership here, which is really cool. And one thing that I didn't get to show in the limited version is the solar farm. So you can see down here, there are actually all these screens, and these screens can fold upwards and downwards. And if you get lucky enough to win the lottery here, your face appears on this screen, and for that few seconds, your perspective is like you're actually sitting here. So you get to see like the perspective of from sitting down here, which is really cool. So that's the solar farm, and yeah, that was another way for Arashi to wave to their fans. So let's get on into the little photo book now. This is the little booklet, and I think it might be like a fold out type of thing again. So track list, and I think, yes, it just folds out like this. So we have the colorful and the track list, have Ayaba, and then I think it just folds out. Oh, this is so cute. Look how happy they look. Especially, oh my gosh, Jun looks so happy. This is what I miss. I miss the friendship of the five of them, and I miss the interactions that they have together. I miss it so much. Arashi is they're honestly like family to me. They're family to a lot of people, and that's why we miss them so much. This is the this is the last costume, but the second group of 5 photo here. Again, so nostalgic and so beautiful, and I miss them so much. Arashi is like my family. They're like my friendship group. They are like the people that have accompanied me through every single life stage for the past 6-7 years. And to not have them is really difficult. So here, again, the jackets that Ono painted. I love it. I love how they wore this costume again, because it is honestly so, so beautiful. And then there should be one more. Oh, no, that's it. Okay, so that is it. We have some credits. And what I think is very, very notable, so you see here, up here it says the Arashi members' names at the very top corner. And then you see here, streaming concert staff, directed by Jun Matsumoto. So I'm obviously very, very proud of him. He directed this entire concert. So yeah, obviously another reason why I feel very emotional opening this up again. And I think we can just have a look at this one last time before I fold it up again. Okay, so that was my unboxing of the This is Arashi live DVDs, the limited edition DVD and the regular DVD. I was extremely emotional, but I tried to keep it together, and I tried to give some fun facts and some information for the people who might not know too much about this concert. And for those of you who do, I'm sure you understand my emotion anyway. So that is it for this video. I will be watching this concert tomorrow for 2021 New Year's Eve. I think it's going to be a tradition for me until Arashi comes back. So yeah, thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!